Do you approve to be
Yeah,
recording?
I do. I
Number
love all the supportive ones.
otherwise,
They're
sorry.
my favorites.
I didn't hear it, sorry. And let's see. And you don't listen to the banter. That's the only way that you would know if you win is you have to be able to watch it to know if you win. I had to kind of reword that. Error. But I don't, it's the Venice palette.
It's buried.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I have a stack of palettes. Here it is.
I like it a lot.
I too.
I already said that before. I'm gonna get some good bloopers out of this one. My brain's not working. I haven't had enough coffee.
Okay, you haven't slept enough. You haven't had coffee. It's fine.
No. Hey, Suspishies! Welcome to the December Bailey Banter. I am Kat here with Steph. Hey!
Hey!
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, all feeling festive. I got all the background kind of going, got all my shopping done. What about you?
I don't have my shopping done, but I do have my little tree and my lights going, and I'm ready.
That's right. Well, it's coming. It's coming, whether we're ready for it or not.
Yeah.
Well, we've got quite a bit to go over today. Belly didn't do a follow-up to her story of the Snowtown murders, but we're going to talk a little bit about part 1. And first, let's kick it off and congratulate our top 5 contributors for the last 30 days.
Yes. Number 5 is okay. Now, here's the disclaimer. I get tongue-tied. It's me and Bailey's thing. It's what we bond over in my head. But so forgive me if I don't say the names correctly. I still love you. So it's Yara Adine.
Yay, Yara! She's been around for quite some time. We love her engagement and her encouragement in the group.
She's a big fan of mine, and I'm a big fan of hers.
And she's some kind of performer.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the looks that she posts and like her dress, and she'll often ask advice like, hey, what do you guys think how I should do my makeup? This is my dress that I'm going to be performing in. So way to go, Yara. We love your engagement. So number 4 is Lachey Hammett. She's new to our top 5, so congratulations to Lachey.
Yeah.
She posts a lot of looks too, so we love it.
And TikToks, which
TikToks.
We all love.
Yes.
And number 3 is Karen Mary, and she's so sweet. She always comments on all of my looks.
Love Karen. Again, very engaging and supportive. Yeah.
I love all the supportive ones. They're my favorite.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what the group is about, encouraging one another. Yes. Number 2 is our fan fave, Sherry by 9. And Sherry, I know I got your name right this time, so congratulations to you, Sherry. You're number 2.
Another one that's a big supporter. She watches my lives, and I love her for that.
Yes. And she participates in the monthly challenges.
Yeah. And last but not least is one that's we're gonna try real hard. Crystal Rose Guerrero Martinez.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, Crystal Rose. She's been on the top 5 for quite some time, so keep it going, girl.
Yes. If you want to be part of the top 5, make sure that you're participating and getting those memes in and doing the monthly challenges.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, going right into actually our monthly challenges for this month. We've got quite a few that we dropped all at once again. just to kind of give you guys time to get the looks done in for the month. I did the flower. My yellow is kind of blending in. You really can't see it with the background, but I did the flower. I did the first one.
It's warm. It's lovely. I adore it.
Thanks. But we do have to announce, of course, our winner for last month. Drum roll. Is you, Stephanie.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. Of course, the winners are chosen at random with the random wheel. They are not based on talent. They are based on participation only.
Yes. So participate.
Yeah. All you have to do is find the post in features, attach your picture, and use the hashtag. And you can do 1 or all 4 looks. If you do all 4, that means 4 entries. If you do 2, that means 2 entries. So your entries go into the random wheel, and bada bing, bada bang, you win a prize.
And if you need help with some ideas, every Tuesday I do a live. So I'm there if you have any questions or need any help or need any ideas.
That's fantastic. If you happen to win, you have to watch to know if you win. You have to watch the banter. So Stephanie, you're watching, aren't you? Are you claiming your prize?
Yes, I am.
All right. One of the things that we can suggest you to do is to go to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, but then also ring the bell, get that notification so you get notified when a new banter comes out, especially if you participated. You don't want to miss out on the opportunity. It is for a limited time. It's until the next winner is announced. So if you do miss it by chance, then you kind of, you forfeit your opportunity to win that prize. We don't want you to do that. We want you to get your prize, but yes, you have to watch to know if you win.
Yes. And we do post it on the Facebook page, but you can get the notifications on YouTube.
Yes. So there's multiple ways to find out. Absolutely. Well, should we talk about this crazy Snowtown murders?
Yes, we should.
We should. Let's get into it. Well, first, she did started off the video with introducing, and this was the first time that she announced it, was she introduced her collaboration with Melt Cosmetics.
Yes, and she was so excited. She was like a little kid in the candy store, and I was so happy for her. I was like,
you go, girl. We got you. You go, girl. Yes, that is amazing. I mean, she's done a palette before, but
yes, I have it.
Oh, do you?
Venice Fling.
Venice Fling. That's right. Yeah, Bailey Sarian palette. Yeah,
is Estate. It's Bailey Sarian X Estate.
Oh, X Estate.
Okay. With Estate.
So the name of the palette is Venice Fling.
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha. But now she's got a palette. She's got lipstick. She's got gel eyeliners. She's got eyeshadow glitter. Yeah. And you can tell by the look right here. This is the look that she did from that murder mystery makeup. Mwah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love that lip. I can't necessarily pull off a dark lip. At least I don't think I can. But my goodness, that's gorgeous.
I can't pull off a dark lip. Everybody says, "Oh no, you look fine," and I'm like, I feel like I look like a clown. Like
she did amazing, and she was talking about obviously she talked a little bit in the beginning of the video about her collaboration. Of course, Melt Cosmetics sponsored that video, of course, for that week. But I think so. It came out on December 4th. I checked out the website, and about half of her collaboration and like the bundles or the individual are all sold out.
Yeah. Well, they did what they had a special thing after her birthday where you could get early access.
Yeah.
For the 4th. So. And I know a couple of people bought that.
Well, there's probably, and I think somebody in the group also won the whole collection.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know somebody in the group won it.
Yeah, I think she is in the group. I'm sorry, I apologize. I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody who I know is in the group, but I'm also follow her on another group, and she actually won the whole collaboration, which was fantastic.
Yeah, she had that on Instagram, and I seen it on TikTok, and I was too late to enter. I was like,
Go!
Oh, damn it. But she also said that each one of the colors, whether it's the eyeshadow, the liner, the lips, are all a poison name.
Yes.
Which is partially to that Fatally Yours collaboration. And she said kind of like that, that sexy, but watch out. And she also has Fatally Yours tattooed on her legs. So
yeah, I didn't know that until she said it. I was like, really?
So that had to have been where obviously she had come up with it. There was a lot of thought going into it, which I loved. Yeah. It wasn't just kind of like hodgepodge. It was very thoughtful, very intentional on the colors, on the naming convention. Just mwah.
With how excited she was, she did put a lot of work into it.
Yes. And you could tell it was probably in the works for quite some time. Yes. But she was like a kid. She was like, this is so exciting. And we're excited for her.
Yes.
So she's like, I hate that I did this story and announcing it because it's such a horrible story.
Yeah.
It is a gruesome story. Anything that you can imagine. She used to do a disclaimer a long time ago, and then she stopped doing a disclaimer, but she'll do it for specific stories, and she did it for this one. Just there's a content warning. It's all kinds of evil. I mean, anything that you can imagine is in there. It's abuse, child sex abuse, animal cruelty, anything that you can imagine. Murder, of course, is in there. But anything that you can imagine is just part of this story.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And she kept cracking jokes, and I was like, thank God she's making light of this, because there weren't very many jokes cracked, and I was like, I hated the episode. So love her, hated the episode.
Well, when it comes, and I think that's what she does so well, is she for the most part, the heavy stories, and she says that she laughs because it's uncomfortable, and it totally is. I mean, uncomfortable to talk about, because like, why do people do this? And that's what she was saying too. She's like, I can't, why? I just don't understand. Just why?
Yeah. And the big thing is, oh, this person was abused. And then they started abusing people. Yeah. And this person was abused. Oh, yeah. And by the way, this person was abused too. And I'm like, so everybody is just abused and abusing people.
Yeah. She did mention that there was one person who broke the cycle, was abused herself. She was a transgender woman who ended up being a victim, an innocent victim. She wasn't abusing anybody, part of the circle or anything. And she did end up, unfortunately, being a victim of this group of pedophile hunters. Yeah. I don't know what else to consider them. Like, I
don't know. It was all it was all wild.
like they were trying to justify themselves as vigilantes.
Yeah, but some of them were part of the ring, so it didn't make any sense. And I'm like, am I missing part of the story?
Yeah. Well, maybe in the second half, or the part 2 that she does for the story, maybe some of those connections will be kind of those dots will be connected. But it was just, I don't know. And like you said, it's sad because almost, I think, just except for that one, of all of the, if you could say, characters that were involved in this story had an abusive childhood. Some externalized that trauma, some internalized that trauma, but they all found each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they found each other in this similar circle and thought, hey, it would be a great idea if we started, hunting people who are pedophiles. Well, there was no rhyme or reason to it. It was just picking people. Like, she did something, she was like, you. like that's how they picked people.
Yeah, but they had the ringleader there as part of their group, and she was telling them who to go pick. Well, why not just take out the ringleader? It didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, I think the main guy, John, he was using, her name is Vanessa.
Yeah.
He was using her as an in to find out who was part of this group that Vanessa was leading, which was some sort of trafficking, raping, selling of children in the area.
Yeah.
And so he kept basically like with Vanessa to figure that out. But at the very end of that story, John realized he didn't need Vanessa anymore, and she was the next person on his list. But Bailey didn't get into if she had died yet. That's kind of where she ended the story. So I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened. We'll have to figure out on the next murder mystery makeup if Vanessa did in fact become another victim of John. And then
I sure hope so.
Well, she did. She started the story. I mean, granted, there was obviously some other murders. Some bodies were buried right towards the end, and I think Michelle was the very first one. That was the transgender, the innocent person who broke the cycle of the abuse.
Mm-hmm.
That was the very first body that they had put in a barrel. But of course, introducing the story, Bailey kicks off with, I think it was in 1998, is when they found this barrel of bodies in an abandoned bank. And this is all in Australia. So, like, some areas of Australia obviously are like in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of countryside, rural areas. Rural. Oh, and then you've got so John is a lot of polygamy involved too. So John is married to somebody named Elizabeth, but then he finds somebody else, Suzanne, who he met through a friend who was also a friend of Vanessa's. And this is all the names are crazy. You really seriously need a chart of who this person is, how they're connected, and then this person down here is connected to this person and that person. But then, so John ended up, he was married to this lady named Elizabeth, then meets through a friend this other lady, Suzanne, starts having a relationship with Suzanne. It was just a very strange. The whole thing was very strange and kind of. But this was also 80s, 90s, time frame too. So I don't know. It's a crazy story. Hopefully with this next Monday, we'll get another update on the part 2.
I hope so, because I've been waiting for it. And then I've been waiting to watch the documentary until I see her finish. Because they have a documentary on Hulu that is about it. So I wanted to watch that, but I wanted to finish Bailey first. So.
Yeah.
I had to Google and see where the information she was getting was from. And I found the documentary. And I think she said that there were several documentaries about this.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, hopefully we'll get a conclusion soon. I'll have to look that up. I did look up just a couple of brief things in it, but like you said, I'm kind of waiting for the second half too to see what happens.
Yeah, because I want to see how Bailey explains it, and then I want to go back and watch something that she may have gotten from. Yeah, just another perspective on it.
Exactly. Because you have her
creepypastas and true crime.
Well, Suspicious, stay tuned to the Bailey Banter in January to find out who the December winner is of our monthly challenge. And it is not too late to participate. You have until December 31st to get one or all of the looks in. Be eligible for the random wheel to see if you won. So tune into the Bailey Banter in January for this month's winner.
Yeah. Love to see your faces.
Yes. Well, it's been great seeing you, lovely, always.
Great seeing you.
And look forward to seeing you again and watching the next Murder Mystery Makeup and Suspicious. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah. All the best wishes to you this time of year.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.